Hi, and I'm Sean.
And it's finally here, the grand opening of
Twilight Owl Productions!
Hi, I'm Katie Krasnansky, aka Kate Hart.
And I'm Sean, aka Sean MK.
And today is the big day. It's finally here, everybody. The official grand opening of Twilight Owl Productions, LLC. We are so excited. Woo! And one thing that I forgot to mention, that I am the proud owner and founder of Twilight Owl Productions. Sean is the co-owner and co-founder of Twilight Owl Productions. So, yeah, we just wanted to note that out to you. We forgot to say it in our previous shoot, so we apologize for that. We also want to wish you all a happy Autism Awareness and Acceptance Month. Happy Hoots! All right, before we begin here, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications if you haven't already. And if you have any questions, please list them in the comments below, and we'll get back to you with the best answers that we can, and hopefully we can answer the majority of your questions for today. Of course, we have many years in creativity coming, so feel free. Ask us any questions anytime. And today's exciting day. Here is our official Oscar that has Twilight Owl Productions LLC, established April 18th, 2026, baby. Because we're going to be headed to the Oscars. And this is our very first Oscar that we've won for today. And many more to come. We want to truly make history and make it to make more autism in the arts. And hopefully we'll see you autistics at the Oscars, Grammys, or Tonys, and whatever other Golden Globes and whatnot. See y'all there. And that's our buddy Oscar for today. You can also contact us on our website through our email. You can message us, call us and contact us, and you'll see it on the next screen that's about to pop up. Yeah, so feel free to reach out to us at any time. And, if you're interested in working with us, collaborating with us, working on, if you happen to be a very talented person and would like to work on set, feel free. Reach out. Don't be shy. All right, so the reason why we've picked YouTube as our official venue for our grand opening today is, well, Sean and I, we've both have started on YouTube with, of course, like my vlogs, and then we did like a together thing, and then as we learned over time how YouTube works and how crucial it is with niches and whatnot, here we ended up with several more channels, of course, more coming in the long run. Yeah, so it's been quite a bit of a journey already, and I know we got a lot of popular content on there, including the Trap Pond Thursdays, and I can understand why, because of all the music that we have on there and everything. It's just nice to take a walk in the woods and just let your imagination go wild. That's the idea, because that was the vibe that I felt just walking through those woods. It just felt magical. It was awesome. And you were 5 miles behind me.
Yeah, it was.
Oh my goodness. Sean, you got to keep up with me. You got to.
Oh, you were too fast for me.
These thoroughbred legs, my goodness. Even back in my modeling days, everyone was like, man, she walks good, but she's a little fast. Well, remember, I used to train Jack Russell Terriers, too. I had to run after them.
Yo, babe, you tired me out.
Oh, my goodness. So we want to make this event special, just like our wedding day. And, all right, so we're going to talk a little bit each about ourselves. So first of all, because this is a part of our mission statement, which I'll go over in a sec here, I found out that I have autism when I was 27. I'm now going on 36 already. And, that was a little bit of a journey, because it was just enough to drive me insane. Like, it was like one of those what's wrong with me kind of feeling. And, of course, I'll get more into depth with that in a little bit here. But, I was diagnosed with autism at 27. And then I was diagnosed with ADHD at 32. Because it was just like, I'm like, why am I struggling with, tasks and stuff, and it's just like, I'm showing some of the symptoms of it, and sure enough, there it was. So I'm an ADHD, or whatever they call it, where it's both into one word. It's kind of cool. And then, of course, I have dyslexia, and which is another learning disability. Dyslexia is where it's several different things, but basically, because I am very visual and hands-on when it comes to learning, and if it's not there, forget it. If anything auditorial that I'm very good at is music. That has helped me out a lot. But I struggled a lot in school with reading comprehension, and it was that was a tough one. I also have generalized anxiety disorder. I have GERD or GERD, whatever it's called. In other words, acid reflux disease, which there is a link between autism and digestive problems, and even with anxiety too, because, it was a lot of it, the way how I am wired and how I learn. And I can remember back in my school days how I learned, and I was always, am I going to make it for this test? So that was a little bit of a challenge. And I also have Asperger's syndrome too, which is another form of autism. Again, we'll be going over what is autism, etc., and go for it, so that way I could tell you. And I do have OCD too. Yeah, I used to model in Philadelphia, New York City, and so more of those opportunities coming, bigger and better, baby. I can't wait. And and then I worked on some student films for a little while, and and then it kind of like led me to YouTube, which I found out through another movie producer, and he encouraged me to get my work out there and get it started on YouTube and then just let it ride from there. And I was always convinced to do my own thing. And along with my husband, Sean, he was the last piece of the puzzle to make me feel complete with Twilight Owl Productions. And here we are today.
I would like to introduce myself. In case most of you don't know, I have Asperger's syndrome and obsessive compulsive disorder. Just like my wife over here. I didn't really pick up on it until I met Kate. About like 8 years ago, and she pointed that out to me. That I have those conditions and symptoms in my life, and I'm proud that I'm proud that I have those conditions and symptoms because that's who I am in this life, and I go along with it each and every day with whatever I set out to do in this world.
And didn't you, back in your college days, right before, because you went to a community college before you went to Temple University, right?
Yes, I did.
And then, if I'm not mistaken, didn't you shoot a half court? You were on the basketball team or something?
Oh, yeah. When I was, I'm at community college, I just don't want to share the name right now. I remember making a half-court shot, and the crowd went wild, and
that's pretty cool.
And the shot was nothing but net.
Man, I think you beat my record because I was always known as, everybody told me because I was the tallest in my school, and they said you could be a basketball player, and I don't even remember if maybe I did shoot a couple hoops, but not that.
And after I graduated from this community college, though, I went on to Temple University. I got and I met some incredible friends at the College of Engineering, where I actually studied my engineering degree. And
shout out to the Temple Owls and our Temple buddies. Hi.
Hello.
That's awesome, babe. That's really awesome. Did you ever dream? Think back at the time when you were in Temple, because, well, first of all, I know your buddies can agree with me on this, because when we got married, I could still see their faces, because we had a Renaissance Viking themed wedding to where we had Sean, of course my dad, and all of his groomsmen wear kilts. And, of course, the girls, we all wore like a matching, what they call a tartan, which is like a Scottish sash to match the plaids that our, partners wore, and, for me to match the groom and whatnot. But I can still see their face. Like, they probably would have never dreamed years later that they'd be wearing kilts. And then, like with you, you probably going to Temple, just living out your engineering days, and probably maybe would have never dreamed you'd become an actor today?
Well, I never even fathomed that I would become an actor today.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
And it wasn't possible, without meeting you.
Aw, I love you, babe. That's so sweet.
I love you too, babe.
Aw, that's really cool.
Yeah, and I'm so excited to pursue this journey, with this company, and I can't wait to get it started.
That's awesome, babe. I couldn't do it without you. I love you.
I love you.
Mm-hmm. Oops, I think I got a little lipstick on him. Yeah, and we just want to make be voices and icons within the autism community and get more autism in the arts. All right, so we have another guest with us today, and he will be reading over the rest of our festivities for today. So, we are introducing Sir Milton the Owl. Woo, woo. No, you gotta hoot in the microphone. Sir Milton, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Well, hello. I am Sir Milton the Owl. And today I will be going over the festivities with you all. I can't believe I'm doing this. This is my first podcast. This is very exciting, guys. I'm really happy. Okay, so here we go. Alright, so after this podcast, we have behind the scenes of the studios. And followed by that, we have our first theatrical presentation of the grand opening act show, followed by the podcast intermission 1, and then we will talk about our donations trailer of My Autism Story, featuring her. Then we have podcast intermission 2, followed by our current YouTube channels, and last but not least, our conclusion podcast for today. So this is Sir Milton the Owl signing off.
Good job, Sir Milton. We're very pleased and honored that you were able to read over our festivities for today.
My pleasure, Kate Hart. Sean, you need to speak up more, dude.
Yo, congratulations, Sir Milton.
Oh, thank thee. Congratulations to you both.
This is our first podcast.
Oh, I am so excited. This is awesome. Well, I'm going to be signing off. Goodbye, everybody, and I'll see you soon. Love and happy hoots.
All right, one thing, too, guys. If you want, you can purchase the today's program ebook. It is on our digital store on our website at www.twilightowl.com. Link is in the video description below. It has today's program, as well as, who we are as a company, and, just go over a little bit about, autism and what it is and so forth. All right, so we already went over the intro part, and we're doing the intro podcast now following that. So in the intro, you saw instead of a traditional ribbon cutting ceremony, we did an owl's flight ceremony. This was footage from a shoot that we did last summer for a couple films that we're currently working on that's going to feature the same owl. This is a Eurasian eagle owl. His name is Sir Dante, and we met him at the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair and got in contact with the owner and handler of Sir Dante. So shout out to Sir Dante and Crystal. Hello, hi. Hope you guys are doing well, and we look forward to working with you on some more projects in the near future. So Sir Dante is our official owl mascot, and we remember seeing him at the falconry show there, and we filmed him up on his farm in Pennsylvania, and it was so much fun. We will talk more about that particular event in the making in the meantime, and so stay tuned for more behind the scenes of Sir Dante. So just a little YouTube technical stuff here. Of course, with this video, the idea is, you can always pause it, rewind, fast forward at any time. You can catch up on it at a later time, whatever you need to do. We also want to let you know we have chapter markers or scene markers on here. So if there's a particular scene that you want to see, you can always pause the video, take the little red dot on the bottom of the screen, and you can either rewind it or you can fast forward it. And sometimes they'll tell you on the YouTube screen the name of the scene, and then you could just land the red dot on there and press the play button, and then you're already at that scene. So so anytime you want to drag the red dot, hey, no hard feelings on us at all. It's just whatever you want to see. You want to play from beginning to end, it's on you. I want you to be comfortable. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the entire show for today. So as we go, we're going to be going more in depth per scene with everything. So we have, like, if you notice that Sir Milton the Owl, he mentioned podcast intermission 1, 2, etc., etc. That just basically means that we're going to be doing like little intros and outros per scene. So just to get a little bit more in depth of what's going on and to kind of give you a heads up, because with certain time that we're allowed here on YouTube, we're trying to keep this all within a timely manner with everything, because obviously there's so much we can show you. But see, that's the great news about this, is that, you know, we have years and years to come of so many hours and hours and hours, endless hours of content. So you get the picture. So yeah, let's, so we're going to talk a little brief history. Of course, we'll talk more in depth with this, but a little brief history about Twilight Owl Productions, how the name came about. See, originally we were going to name this Night Owl Productions, but that business name was already registered. So then it just came to mind, because the second name that I had listed when we spoke with our lawyers at the time, registering our business, and then Twilight Owl Productions was the next name available. So we were like, oh, that's it, because then the initials, it spells top, because we're top, baby, that's right. So that's how we came up with Twilight Owl Productions, because I like the name Twilight, not because I'm a Twilight fan, although I had to say shout out to Team Jacob, haha, because we're more into werewolves, haha. And anyway, so but yeah, I was like, it's gotta have something owl in it, and I was like, ooh, Twilight Owl. And Sean and I both agreed that that name really clicks, and loved it ever since. So that's how we came up with Twilight Owl Productions, not from the movies, but just the word Twilight, and just putting it next to owl, it just really clicked. And then the slogan is Shakespearean. So I added a Shakespearean word in there. And it's unlock thine imagination. So it's basically, which goes back to an inspiration of when I was a little kid, long story short, that I used to play with all my toys on the windowsill. I'd wait for my dad to come home from work. So I'm now unlocking thine imagination from back then all the way until today, because my imagination just grows wild every single day. Not just through dreams, but just I could be thinking of random things, and then that's how the creativity begins. So imagination, very important word. Even when we were learning some of the Stella Adler technique, which is an acting technique that we've learned, but we're doing other techniques as well to keep up with the trend nowadays. So more on those topics for another day, of course. So yeah, and that's how we founded Twilight Owl Productions when building the studio, and we just had to come up with a name for it. So it's really, really cool. We want to bring more autism into the arts, because not saying that there isn't content out there already, but it's just not enough. And it's like you're not really telling the whole story as us, the autistic community or autism community, that we would expect from you guys from Hollywood. So although I do like The Good Doctor, and that was an inspiration of, you know, how I met Sean, and we loved that show ever since. But still, we could tell there are some missing elements. But that's okay, because that's what we're here for. We want to connect with the autism community. So anybody who happens to be of any talent out there, whether it's the front of the camera, behind the camera, or both, please, you're all welcome. Please help us, because we got to get out there and make history with autism in the arts of any kind. All right, guys, so before we forget, don't forget to go on our website, and you can purchase Twilight Owl Productions shirts. So they come in gold, and they come in white. Let's see, they come in this color as well, and also in Twilight Blue. So it's 3 colors. You got white, and we have the gold color here with the logo on it, and in Twilight Blue. This is all, right now we have unisex, adult sizes, children's sizes are they're going to be on the way soon. Right now we don't have any in stock. So this has our owl logo on it. As you would see here on the screen, this is our logo, and that's what's, just to give you a close-up shot, this is the logo that's on the t-shirts. Okay, so there's the t-shirts. And the next thing that we have, Sean, and then we also have the mugs. Check this baby out. So we have on both sides the logo, which again you'll see here on your screen. This is what it is. And then it has the white background, and if you can see here, we have the black handle and black interior. And this is your coffee mug. So mugs are $10, and t-shirts are $20. All right, guys, so what I'm going to be doing is, now I apologize, I would show this to you on the screen, but I'm having some technical issues because I would show you little bits and pieces of our website here to go over the services that we have. It's just, I don't know, it's just acting up right now, so I can't really show you the website. So I'm just going to briefly skim through it and read it over for you. Just bear with me. This is going to be recorded audio. I'm going to put the trademarks back on the screen here. So this way I can kind of like just read over it to you, what we do. So, okay, here we go. Now, if you go on our website and you go on our services, you'll see Talent for Hire, which is, right now it's just Sean and I. It gives you a little bit of a bio. We are talent for hire for modeling. If you have any kind of projects and you need any kind of talent for hire, we're available. We do modeling. We are actors, models. I'm a singer-songwriter, and Sean, he's a cinematographer. Of course, he's learning on that right now, but that'll be available soon with him as a cinematographer. Right now, Sean's just available as a model and actor, but more talents he's working on currently. We can send you our resumes, headshots, portfolios, demo reels. Just contact us and we'll forward that all over to you. And of course, all of our other talents, any characters that we perform as, all those production bookings are available. We'll be posting more information on our website here pretty soon. A lot happening, so we're just kind of like keeping everything updated on that. We do, but again, just reach out to us, any available talent, and we'll just send you all the information from there. Educational programs, we do summer camps, university seminars on acting, story time, puppet shows, and much more. We do everything, classes based on acting, modeling, musical theater, costumes, makeup, you name it. We have a program for writers, as you know, from authors to screenwriters, songwriters, composers, playwrights, and all writers of all types. If you want to consider your book or project as a movie or a show of any kind, just contact us and we'll help you make it happen. We also offer disc duplication. Now, right now, we're currently only doing personal projects at this time. Commercial projects will be available soon. It's just right now we're working on the equipment part of it because right now it's just, you know, for budget reasons at this time, and we just want to make sure we buy the right stuff. So just right now it's personal projects. If you need a copy of your wedding video, for example, or any demo tapes, whatever, that's fine. Just shoot us an email and we'll get that all set up for you. We just basically do where we'll make a basic label that has all text on it so you know what it is. You just tell us how you want it labeled a certain way, and we just put it in a regular CD case, whether that's for a CD or DVD, and you just tell us how many copies you need, and voila, there it is. Music and audio productions will be coming soon. As of right now, we're just doing in-house stuff of our own projects, but we're willing to help out with musicians as well, especially those who are struggling in the industry. We're willing to help you. But as of right now, just stay tuned because we're going to be getting that all hooked up here pretty soon. We have live theatrical productions and concerts, so we travel a lot. We also do stuff here at our theater studio as well, time to time. And we do from Shakespeare to our own original plays, from all kinds of genres, from ballet, operas, musicals, and just typical drama, you know. We also perform at various venues and also the Renaissance fairs. So Renaissance fairs and everybody else, contact us and we'll put on a show for you. We do movie productions as well, from short films to feature films and even episodes, webisodes, which are web series, YouTube of course, and beyond. And we make our own DVDs, and of course downloads will be available as movies are available, theatrical releases, film festivals. So there's a lot that's going to be coming. We don't have anything current just yet, but it is coming. And a little thing I tell everybody is, even though I kind of like got to be as professional as possible, I kind of block out the F-bomb, but I play on words with another F-bomb. I tell everybody, forget Hollywood. We're making our own rules. So that the rule applies with everything, which goes back to when I said meant to do my own thing. There it is right there. And that's what we want to present in the autism community too. We also do book publishing. And speaking of books, I'm currently working on some books for this year that'll be later on released in 2026, that we'll have available in print and ebook that you can download on our website and also purchase, a physical copy on our website, however you want. We also want to help authors to publish their books and get their books out there too as well. So contact us today on that. And we also do modeling and other media, and a whole lot more coming soon. So make sure that you book us for today. And those are our services. And just check us out on our website at www.twilightowlpro.com. And like I said, any questions, please do not hesitate and feel free to contact us at any time. We're here for you. We also want to know here too that we do produce content for all age groups, and of course we will specify through movie ratings, if there's anything that's more adult or stuff that's for real little kids, we will specify all of that, ahead of time. And if you need more information, you can check out our terms and conditions page on our website, and we kind of go over that, just to give you an idea of the different ratings, this might be this might be that, whatever, and then we'll always specify per production. So we just want to point that out there, that we're not just for kids, we're for adults too, okay? So this is for everybody, and we just specify stuff that's more kids, even if it's just like little kids, or stuff that's bigger older kids, and of course us adults, which how much more of a big kid can we be?
I remember when this was a garage, and we turned it into this incredible movie studio, and we put a lot of construction into the makings of this movie studio, and the final product is incredible right now, and I'm glad that we have this place to work in, and for you to enjoy it, whenever you can.
Yeah, and I even remember too, babe, like when we bought this house and I saw the garage, and I pointed out, I said, that's it, that's the one, this is going to be the studio. Didn't think anything more about the business just yet, because it was just a matter of time to work my way there. And then as we started building this, we were like, yeah, we got to make something out of this, because here's the ultimate answer right here that we've been waiting for a very long time. And here we are. Okay, so the next journey, we're going to be doing behind the scenes of the tour of the theater studio. And why it's called a theater studio, because it's half theater and half studio. I mean, duh. I mean, look at the curtains behind us. This is a stage that's behind us. And so we're going to be You know, I'm going to give the tour like an MTV Cribs kind of video. It's going to be pretty cool. And it's funny because that's something I've always wanted to do, is like an MTV Cribs episode. So, well, this is the first time. Now, just a note here, we would have showed you the music room too, since that's technically our other studio, and of course my office, because if you've seen some past videos on this channel that I have done some vlogs, even like the Makeup Mondays, for example, in my office. Right now, them rooms are a mess, and I apologize. But no worries, because all of this is going to be combined into another show that's going to be featured on this channel called Behind the Studio Saturdays. So you can see the theater from beginning to end, when it was first a garage and then into a studio, and then the same thing with the music room in my office when it went from primer to color. So this is really exciting stuff. So yeah, it's 3 years in the making of this. So let's go ahead and let me, Kate Hart, take it away from here. Here is Behind the Studios. Let's go. Oh, well, hello. My name is Kate Hart. I am the owner and founder of Twilight Owl Productions. Come on in for this MTV Cribs episode of the studio. Let's go. Okay, so this theater studio has taken us 3 years to build. This was an old garage, and we decided to, just like the big brains out there of Amazon, Microsoft, and Apple, we decided to convert our garage into a theater and a studio. So the idea was to make this as flexible as possible for any production set imagined, to where we have the theater, to where you can see we have a stage, and then we have, now this isn't all of the theater seats, as we are repairing these old Victorian chairs, these that we've saved from old stage props and put multiple uses out of them. And where we put all of these to good use of multiple purposes, not just stage props, but even just for audience members. So we have here this lovely, one of our stage props is the lovely green Victorian sofa, along with the dragonfly, because after all, if I was a bug, I would be a dragonfly. I love dragonflies, and of course green happens to be my favorite color. Green and black, I like both. But this is one of the stage props you'll notice on the news series that's coming out on YouTube this year for T-Tone Tuesdays, as well as for other production sets. So it is quite comfy. I can just take a nap on this thing. Come on, let's see what else is around. So this here is, of course, this is just a desk with a bunch of stuff on it. But this is the costume rack, and this is one of our Twilight Owl production shirts. If you like one, you can also purchase one at www.twilightowlpro.com. And this guy here is the grandfather clock my godparents gave me, and we use this for mainly as a backdrop for one of my characters that I have created and perform as, Kate the She-Wolf. You can also check out her channel on the bottom of the screen or the video description below. And this is an Ethan Allen clock, and right now I have to kind of like fix it because I haven't. Whoops! I guess I read it myself out. And if you take a look here with this clock, we have, so up here we have the owl. This is the great horned owl that an inspiration that I came up with a while back when I was trying to figure out different logo designs for our trademarks and everything. And originally I was going to do a video of an owl flying over a clock, or like the Big Ben in London even. That may be something for another day, but yeah, at least for right now, this is that inspiration where I just have an owl sitting on top of the grandfather clock. And if you take a look over here, we have some mirrors that came with our house that we use to practice on the dance floor part at the stage. I took the curtains to where we use the blue and golds, different blues and golds for our color schemes, because I will mention to you in a sec once we get on stage here as far as what the different colors represent, because they're very symbolic with how I put this all together. And we have up here, you may think this is a Christmas garland, and yes it is, but it's up all year round. It is actually for the to make it feel like you're in a forest on the different pine trees with the different branches. If you notice, there's a gold owl there that's sitting on the branch, and we have some disco balls here to where they feel like they're at a party, and has a ticket and has a bunch of glow-in-the-dark marquee stickers, and is sharing the ticket with their friends, family, whoever, and they're just having a blast and playing the peekaboo and like, oh, I'm scared of this scene, or oh, this scene's funny. So it represents a little comedy and horror with those owls, and this owl's just casual, like, hey, let's go to the movies. So this is pretty cool. And this guy up here, we actually have a golden dragon head that its eyes actually lights up. Then we have the red guardian dragon along with a laser egg that creates a galaxy sky, which, speaking of sky, we have our official planetarium with all the different stars. And we have all the different planets. This is our official planetarium, because when we go to turn the lights off, of course it'll be hard to see on camera, that they need at least 2 hours to charge with the lights, and then they glow for 6 hours at a time, and it becomes a whole planetarium in here, which is absolutely fascinating. And as you can see here, we have more of those planetarium stars and the moon, and this is a window, and we have a curtain here and some of the dragons here. And we have our pink sepia here, which is actually, this is the official prop and backdrop for Kate the She-Wolf. And I know it's a bit of a spoiler alert, because I was going to have Kate the She-Wolf show you, of course, in her world of, this is supposed to be one of her grand rooms that she performs her monologues and shares dreams and such, or such horrors. And yeah, so we have some of the dragons on here that I did get these from the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair, and these guys, they glow in the dark, their eyes glow in the dark, and some of their faces, and all this neat stuff. So it's kind of very unique. I absolutely love it. And then from here we have, okay, so as you can see here on the stage front, we got all kinds of artwork, which is, majority of it is inspired by the really old theaters. And just a fun fact, I used to model in Philadelphia and New York City, and some of the theaters that I've even visited there from growing up, nerdy theater kid me, we had some old, there was some Victorian stuff that was different artsy stuff, or like the Greek mythology, that just absolutely fascinated me. So I took some stuff and pasted it on here, and you could tell I love unicorns and I love music, and then I just took some vineyards, and then we have some roses here to represent Beauty and the Beast, since that happens to be not only one of my favorite Disney movies, but as well as some of my favorite musicals, which I did see in Philadelphia at the Forest Theater, years ago with my family, and that was an experience. That was a lot of fun. And then this here we have like a Victorian angel that's playing the violin, and then we have our Twilight Owl here. That's center stage, and we have these owls here. This is where you have the eyes, and it has a attached like vineyard to it. And then there's another angel, and then it just kind of like continues on here. And we have a couple outlets for some of our some lighting and props and whatever else we need. And then these just come up as a, there's storage underneath the stage front. So let's take a look at the stage. Come follow me. Oh, as we go on stage here, you'll notice this is a mirror here that my godparents also gave me. This is for, in case you need to get changed, you gotta check your hair. Just an extra mirror to have and prop. We have a disco ball, and let me tell you about this disco ball. And this disco ball here, I can't even tell you how old this thing is. This thing has to be at least 15 years old, but it does not look like it. And this thing has been locked up in my closet for a very long time in a tiny little trailer, but you can see how it's come a long way now. Now it's really spinning in here, and I have a couple of dragons up there discoing. And speaking of dragons, we have these chandeliers here, and they do dim, and this is what we use to have our audience where they can see where they go before a show. And these dragons here, they're all having a party on these chandeliers. I mean, look at them, and watching the show. So that way, for the audience, you can join the dragons in their den. Now, they like to party, and they like to watch the different shows and everything, so you can join them in the audience. So over here, we have quite a bit of some artwork. This here, I did some colors as far as with inspiration of, because I painted this room black on purpose. And I'm not, with this magicianess, I don't want to share too many of my secrets, but there are technical reasons why I painted this room black, other than just it being my other favorite color. It's something to do with lighting, and I'm just going to leave it on that note. So you'll see the magic over the years of why that is. And plus it's just very sharp, very vintage looking, because I just love the colors of this. This makes me think of like half a theater and half movie theater. And speaking of movies, we have our little popcorn machine here, and the popcorn on this thing is really yummy, yummy, yummy. Well, you can tell I love unicorns, so I had to have a bust in here to represent unicorns. So there's something here. I got this, I forget where I got it, but that's something Renaissance-y. And this here, during my honeymoon, I got this dream catcher at the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair. And it has a fairy and a barn owl like you would see on the Labyrinth movie with David Bowie. That's one of my other favorite movies, by the way. And it just has some feathers on it. I love dream catchers. It's just really cool. And my favorite poem of all time by the great Sir Edgar Allan Poe, The Raven. This is the poem framed, and I also got a mask from the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair. And even though they said this is a crow, but it's close enough, I still consider it a raven. And then I just put some wings on it to surround the frame. And then up here we have, and this is a quill here of Sir Edgar Allan Poe, as if he were writing, just like the little quill right there, the ink blot. And rest in peace, my friend. And then we have a fox up that has glasses like me. And then we have another sconce with some Halloween colored dragons, and they also glow in the dark. And this guy here has an owl face on it, so I guess you could tell why I got the owl. And this is the idea. As you go up on stage, we have a ramp here that helps with some of our props. This way you're not alone. You have friends cheering you on up here as you go up stage. So here we have an owl mask. And even though I know it's missing the one ring, and I apologize because I have to fix the wings up a little bit, but it's got the, if you notice, to educate you about owls, that a great horned owl and the Eurasian eagle owls, they have like these little, they look like ears, but they're actually not their actual ears. It's like some kind of, I forget the term, but they have these feathers on the top of their heads. And that's what that represents. And then this is one of the wings carrying one of its feathers, because this is a drumstick for a Celtic tribal drum. This is a Celtic owl that we have. And this represents one of the owls that we filmed with for our trademark video, Sir Dante. So we have a little tribute here for Sir Dante, and from the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair. And that's a story for another day. So here we go on stage. We have a bunch of puppets up here. And as you can see, I'll show you. We operate these from behind. Hello, hello, my friend. How art thou? We have some puppets that we actually have on here all the time that we use for introductions and even some parts of our shows, or even if it's just a full-on puppet show, some of our puppets operate on that too. And then we have our main stage here. And if you take a look above me, you will see an owl flying with two Shakespearean owl masks. If you're familiar with the Shakespeare mask, there's the tragedy and the comedy. But we took some masks that we bought from the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair, made by wonderful people. I absolutely love their work. And they made these two Shakespearean masks, and then we bought two owl masks for the eyes, and then we just put them right over the Shakespearean mask, so that way it's an owl version of it. And the owl that has the, so if you look up close, of course it's kind of hard to see where it is, but the owls up close actually have its claws onto the string of the owl to where it's flying in through the night sky, flying over, and represents theater, is what it is. And then we have some more dragon puppets here. Whoops. We have some more dragon puppets here, and they just operate from stage left, and over there stage right. And then we have a little decor here that I actually took some old molding and just, you know, finished it up and then painted, and voila. About the colors of why we have blue, gold, and black. Well, there's a little bit of a symbolism behind that. You see the gold here, okay, represents sunset, okay? And that owl up there with the masks, you can see the blue swags, which represents, not only does the owl have the masks in its claws, but has the twilight sky to make it darker, to come over the gold. So the sunset represents the opening act. The twilight sky represents the main act. And, hold on one second. And the night sky represents the grand finale. And you can see all the sequins in here in the lighting that represents all the starry night sky. And then we have some more curtains here that actually light up, and not only do we use this stage for theater, but we use it for the movies as well. And it's lovely watching movies in here. It just feels like magic. But I would like to let you all know that there will be more in-depth of behind the studios, because we have a couple other ones in our location. We have a music room, as well as an office that we record some blogs and stuff that you might have seen on previous YouTube videos. As of right now, we're kind of like cleaning things up a little bit in there, and after the holidays and whatnot, and kind of like making renovations for most of that stuff anyway. But yeah, and this is where all the magic begins. So look out for a new show that's going to be coming on one of our YouTube channels, iHeartKatepop. That's iHeartKatepop. You can check that out in the video description below or on the screen when it pops up. And it's called Behind the Studio Saturdays. So you'll see from the very beginning when my husband Sean and I first moved into our house all the way until today. So you can see the entire glimpse, to where there's a mix of photos, photo slideshows, and videos, so where you can see us behind the scenes as we were taking step by step, and created this studio. So yeah, and this is the home. That's where all the magic begins. So this is where I leave you all off today, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the Behind the Studio Saturdays. Bye! Impressive! I like, because that was like a really good practice of my first MTV Cribs video. I like it. That's pretty impressive. Can't wait to work on a project like that again. Of course, more to come. So we'll keep you guys posted here on YouTube. Again, look out for, I'll probably post something on here to give you a heads up as far as when the Behind the Studio Saturdays officially start on this channel. So there you go. We hope you enjoyed that tour for now. Again, you'll see it over and over again. And like I said, from like pictures and videos, even a photo slideshow to where you can see like a time lapse of from beginning to end. So pretty cool stuff. So Sean, what's the next act for today?
Our next act is a play that we're currently working on called the Grand Opening Act Show. Hence the title, as this is the opening act of everything we're starting on this journey for years to come of creative content for all ages and identities.
Alright, so this is pretty exciting stuff. This is our first play, the Grand Opening Act Show. We're still working on it. And we just want to note here, for today, you're only going to be getting a sneak peek of it. So because the original play is about an hour and a half, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, you know, I'll let you guys know when that time comes. Because what we're going to do is, after today, we're going to be going on tour with the Grand Opening Act Show. And then, you know, when the tour ends, we'll have a DVD release of it. So this way, you know, you guys won't miss out on that. And we'll have that available to purchase on our website. So here is the Grand Opening Act Show. So sit back, relax, enjoy the show. Here we go. dear.
My dear, I found this book in the attic, and it's filled with all sorts of ideas.
Here, give me that. It even has a key. What for? Must be some kind of riddle in here. Toys on a windowsill, looking out at a red mill that leads to a stream where dreams do come true. This key is all that remains to a secret that was once locked away, but now it's time to unlock my imagination. But where?
And I also found this treasure chest in the attic.
That's where this key shall go. It works! My dearest, come here. Wow. There's all kinds of stuff in here.
Very impressive.
What is this we have here? This must be during Shakespeare. How beautiful. Oh my. What do we have here? Looks like a werewolf or a big bad wolf. Poor little Red Riding Hood. She must have been frightened. That's incredible. Interesting. Oh my! Is this what I think it is? Oh my dearest, look! It's ballet slippers. Oh, I love the ballet and the opera. Look at that. Exquisite. Oh, I must try them on. Oh my, you talk. Why, duh, I do talk. I'm a unicorn dragon. You have no idea how stuffy it gets in there for all these years. A unidragon? Why, hello, this is a unicorn dragon. It talks. Of course I talk. That is this a sign, my dearest? There's so much in here that we could use our imagination with.
Indeed.
I wonder. There's got to be something I'll get on to it. Let's go ahead and grab some of those costumes that we have in our closet and maybe we shall put on the show.
Will do, madam.
Cousin Zilla. Yes, sir, we shall get on with it. Oh my. Here, I think we should give you a little powder. What do you think? A little Oh! Oh, bless you. I'm so sorry. Did I make you sneeze? Oh dear, I'm so sorry. Wow, what a sneak peek of a show, I'll say. Anyway, in case if you're not familiar with some of the characters, that we did some symbolism with in our play here. Of course, now some of our YouTube subscribers already should be already familiar with this, but just in case anybody who's new here, all right. First off is these are characters that we've created and performed so far, and of course more in the making with them specifically. So we have the big bad wolf girl, who symbolizes as Kate the she-wolf. Then we have the purple diamond unicorn is the steampunk unicorn. And the unicorn dragon puppet you saw me pull out of the treasure chest symbolizes Dragon Hearts, our dragon puppet channel. So subscribe to any one of these channels when they pop up on the screen or in the video descriptions below if you haven't already.
We hope you enjoyed this sneak peek of the grand opening act show today. We will be posting on our social media, YouTube, and our website with tour dates and tickets soon.
All right, so we're going to take a quick break here. We're going to be going over our donations page on our website.
You never know who you are going to run into half the time. We want to make history out there with more autism in the arts. And if you could help us with any donations, every amount matters towards future productions in autism. Even if you can't donate momentarily, you can also contact us to volunteer on set of one of our productions too.
And we just want to again remind everybody that all of our YouTube characters, even in the past and now and then in the future, are all going to be owned and licensed through Twilight Owl Productions LLC. Again, visit our website, our terms and conditions page, contact us, however, for more information, okay, for all of the licensing details and whatnot. Well, sadly, everybody, this concludes our grand opening event for today.
Oh yeah, don't be upset, babe.
You're right. We still have years to come in the making of everything we're yet to do.
We hope you enjoyed and learned a thing or two about autism and our company.
Remember to subscribe and like this video, share this video, visit our website. And also, you could become a member for free on our website. You get birthday discounts, notifications. Even if you don't have a YouTube or Gmail account, we can notify you as videos become live on YouTube through your email. However way, you can cancel at any time if you don't like it. Again, it's free. You can just go on our website and create your account and, or send us your information. If you have any technical issues on there, you can just send us your information and we'll sign you up. Okay, so remember, join the top family, and we're very excited for this journey together, and we just want to wish you, and we just love you and accept you all as you are. Feel free to contact us for job opportunities, even if you want to become a manager for us, an agent, or whatever. We have job opportunities, not just for, auditions and casting. Remember, make sure if you're a talent and you want to audition for any upcoming auditions, check out our auditions on our homepage. And you can always email us your demo reels, resumes, call us, contact us, email us. Either way, feel free and just stay up to date with everything. All right, so this is Kate Hart and Sean MK signing off. Happy Hoots, everybody.
Happy Hoots, everybody.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.